All right. I believe we should be good. Just testing out the live stream. Alrighty, I'm gonna try, and that's not what I wanted. Let's go there. Just make sure the sound is good. Alrighty, I'm gonna try, and alright, but I'm gonna try and do this live stream quick now. Hopefully I have enough time to do it. If not, I'll just have to split it up into a second video later, but we'll see. So, the June recap for this month. Let's get right to it. There's a lot to talk about. How did this month go? Well, actually, I'll just go to the agenda here today. We're going to review our June estimates and see our results, see how I did. We got some extra graphs that I made to look at a few different things. We're going to do a second quarter review these last 3 months here, April, May, and June. So we'll see how we did compared to the first 3 months. We're going to do the first half review, this first 6 months of the year, since we are halfway through 2024. And then we are going to set our July estimates. So, yeah, that's the plan for this video live stream here. So, I guess let's not waste any time. Let's go right to our June estimates. Let's review and see what we were expecting this month. So, for the passive income, we were expecting a drop of 6.3%, which would put us at $430. That's, obviously it would have been 2 months negative in a row. Not great, but still, in the grand scheme of things, still decent. But so that's what we were expecting for the passive income. And then for the net worth, I guess, we were expecting a modest 2.1%, which would put us to $129,500, which would be just over April's sort of all-time high amount there. So we weren't expecting too much really this month, but yeah, that's just what the I guess the goal was, to try and get to these points. So with that being said, let's get right to it. Let's not waste any time. Let's get to the June results and see how we did this month. And to start things off with the passive income, we were expecting a 6.3% drop. And seems like every time I expect a bigger drop, I always manage to find some way to actually do really well. And I somehow did it again, unbelievably. This one was a real shocker to me, even more so than some of the other ones in the past. Like this one I kept to 1.3%, that one to 1.4. Those were shocking, but this one, I was expecting a drop, and then it was really crazy day by day to see how it all turned out, because some of my interest rate stuff on some of my bank accounts dropped towards the end of the month. So I actually was thinking I was gonna miss my estimate and have less than $430, but somehow I got lucky and ended up $460, which is plus 0.27%, which was pretty crazy. Like I said, some of my interest rates dropped, so I thought I was going to do really bad this month. But I guess my monthly statements or whatever, my like bank cycle things, they're not always consistent. Some are like 29 days or 30 days. So it's like, you can have 29 days of earning interest or 30 or 31. This one was somehow like 34. So I'm not really sure how that happened. I looked through all my old bank statements, and that only happens like once every like year and a half. So I'm not sure what that was, just luck basically. So I got pretty lucky this month, and that's really the only reason that this sort of happened. But yeah, so that is the passive income. And I think I will have to take a short break here because I do have to make a phone call quick. So I will be back in just a moment. So hang on for just a second. If there even is anybody watching, I will be back in just a moment. Hello? I see you tried to call me. Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Wow. I think in this case, probably. I was gonna say usually it's like 100-ish, maybe a little over, but yeah, if it's like if you're getting to that many, then it's usually because the directions are crappy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Then it's because it's in Oxford, anyways. You got to drive 10 miles just to get there in the first place. So. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah. You too. Bye. All right. I am back. Um, 1 second here. But yeah, I am back now. Had to make a quick phone call, but so yeah, passive income. Had a good month, surprisingly good month. That's pretty much what happened there. Um, so that was that. I think I pretty much said all I needed to say about it for the most part. So let's jump to the net worth. And the net worth did really good this month. Way better than expected. I was expecting, 2.11%, and I got 3.98%. So really good on that one. Puts us at $131,871. Up 18.29% on the year, which is pretty crazy. I was expecting a pretty decent month, but I wasn't expecting it to do this good. I was almost so close to hitting 4% this month, 3.98%. That's literally only like $20 or $30 off of hitting 4%. So kind of disappointing that I couldn't hit 4%, but 3.98 is still very good. Two back-to-back good months after that poor, really bad month of April. From May 1st to June 1st, 3.89, and then June to July 1st, 3.98%. Really happy with how this month turned out. It's been a good last 2 months, and hopefully I can keep that going forward here. But yeah, just a really solid month. January has still been our worst month out of the 5 positive months. So that's good that, we have all our positive months have been over 3%. So that's really good. But yeah, we're doing really good so far. And June was another good month. So we hit both our estimates again this month. I forgot to make a little graph of that. But that's kind of how that worked out. So things are good and getting back on track, it looks like. So that's good news. So I guess that's it for sort of the June results here. So let's go to some extra graphs here just for fun. Decided to track a few things. This one is actually an older graph here. I decided to track my sort of gains and loss by the day. This one is actually for the month of May. As you can see, I start the month kind of negative, below $0. So, which means I spent money right away before I made any more money. Then, obviously, you can see I get a big paycheck, a little more from, I'm assuming that was maybe from interest that I earned or something. I don't really remember. Or no, birthday money maybe. That was right around my birthday. So that's probably what that was. Then some expenses, whole lot of nothing, another paycheck, and then this was interest up here. So that was that. I just still had all the data and numbers from it, so that's why I made a May one. But this is the one for the month of June. As you can see, if we go back, it looks pretty similar for the most part. Obviously, starting off the month negative, getting a nice big paycheck to put me positive. Whole lot of nothings really. There was some little expenses here and there, but otherwise some little bigger of a dip here, and then another paycheck, and then some interest right at the end of the month to bump it up just a little further. And I made just over $5,000 in profit this month, which when you actually, yeah, that is including all the expenses. So that was really good, and that's how I got to that 3.98% growth this month. Obviously, first part doesn't look good, but they all look like that, and it's just really just those paychecks and then the little bits of interest helping out along the way. That really helps as well. So yeah, that's about it for that graph. And then this one was kind of an interesting one. I just called this the Confidence Daily Tracker. I decided to do this randomly. Basically, the point of this graph is these are percentage numbers. Basically, what I thought my chance of finishing this year above my $140,000 goal was. Basically, so on June 1st, it was at like 55 here. So I basically thought I had a 55% chance of reaching my goal by the end of the year. And this is just kind of tracking mostly stuff about how I think my hours at work are going to be and stuff. So a lot of different factors really to go into it. But I kept track of it every single day, kind of where I thought things stood. And initially I was expecting it, when I started this, I was really expecting to end this month probably down here in the 30 or 40% chance range. I thought things were going to go poor, so I wasn't really sure about doing this. But things actually went very well. Right from the start, right when I started, things went good, made a big jump up and kept climbing up to about 66%, which means about a 2/3 chance that I'll reach my goal. And then kind of a rough week and a half, 2 weeks, where it really dropped back down. I think got down to like 61% at the lowest. But as of late, it's picked back up, actually, and it's up to 65% now to end the month here. So that's that. And unfortunately, I am going to have to end this live stream, which sucks. I will get to this other part in another video. I'll make a part 2. Actually, I'll save that slide for later, but that'll be that. So thank you guys for watching this one. And yeah, I'll make a part 2 to this video another time. Thank you for watching, and peace.